Hello. Hi. Happy Friday. I had to think for a hot second what day it is. Happy Friday. Welcome on In Meadows. You got first for the 8th time today, and then you got a sand cat. Welcome on In Mousy. You got Boston today, or as Jen would say, my dead dog. Welcome on In Pixels. You got Lucifer today. Hi, friends. The cat is under my feet, so you can't hear me. Why? Oh, you're in ads. Okay. I was like, it says it's working. No, it's just ads. Okay. So happy Friday. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed outside of a ghost stream. Like probably, like 3 weeks? Because I was sick for like 10 days and then I've done co-streams. So hot minute. My biggest life update is who here remembers when my neighbor went missing and the cops showed up during stream? Anyone remember that from last month? There's been updates. The update is he is getting sued and evicted because he hasn't paid rent. How do I know this? Because court orders were like packing taped to his door yesterday when I came home from work. They've been removed as of today, so he's there, despite the fact that I don't hear him or see him. Funny enough, there were two, because there was one for him and then the girl that he co-signed the lease with. He kicked her out back in September. She's not there. This isn't her problem. I realize she's co-signed on the lease, but this is not her problem. Hopefully she at least shows up to like court, because I don't want her to like it's not her fault that she ended up dating a erratic man who apparently can't pay bills. And so he's getting evicted. And because I'm me and I'm like the nosiest fucker there ever was, I of course took pictures of these notices on their doors. Now know their full legal names and did a lot of Googling. He was arrested last month, so that's where he went. That's why his family couldn't get in contact with him for like 4 days. He was in jail for erratic behavior and like erratic and threatening behavior towards like another person. Like not full on like contact violence, but like restraining order level issues. They found him. I need to get back to Mexico. I love drama that doesn't affect me. Other than the fact I share a wall with him, it doesn't affect me. And like, I don't think he's doing anything illegal. Like, I don't smell anything. I don't think there's like a meth lab in there or anything. I am incredibly nosy and would love to see what the inside of the apartment looks like, because I would bet all the money I have that it looks like a frat house. Like, there is no fitted sheet. The sheets are either black or navy. He probably has 2 pillows that are pancake flat. Like, he probably has like 2 cups, 2 plates, 2 bowls, like 1 set of silverware. Like, and he makes, the only time I ever really hear him is like occasionally I'll hear like furniture moving or like decorating happening at like 11 p.m. on a Thursday. And I'm like, never hear him go to or come home from work. I never hear music or anything. I've only seen him when he was having the domestic with his partner in the stairwell in September, and I literally opened my door and I was like, are you good? Like, should I be calling the cops? Because she's bawling her eyes out and you're refusing to let her leave. And then the cops did show up. I didn't have to call them. Someone else, like, already did. But yeah, it's the only time I've seen him. I don't know what car he drives. And I've had to talk to the cops about him because they were like, have you seen your neighbor? His family can't get in contact with him. It's been like 5 days. And they were at the door for like 10 minutes banging on it. And I was like, I couldn't even tell you his name. I just know he's erratic and he kicked out his girlfriend in September. I could tell you the specific day because it was the day I came home from the Cape. I'd been home like a whole hour and they were screaming in the stairs. And I was like, great, welcome home. Love being in Rhode Island. For the greater good of the town you live in, for every 100 bitch, you'll go scratch on the shared wall. For 500 bitch, you go softly knocking and whisper things. Honestly, I don't know if you would even notice. I'm assuming he's in there because he took the notices off the door, or at least someone did. I didn't touch them. I just took a photo. And then I texted it to my mom and my best friend, and I was like, so update on the neighbor drama. Because obviously I've told them everything. And when they were here for my birthday, his door was like not fully closed when we came home from dinner. Like it was like propped open, sort of. And we all, like me and my mom and my friend all sat and we were like, my brother and her husband were like, what is happening? And I was like, we'll tell you when we get inside. And then, you know, like 2 hours later when my mom and my brother left, the door was fully closed and she was like, someone's in there. And I was like, where is he? I was like, I have so many questions. Very few answers, but now that I have legal names, I've at least been able to decipher that he was arrested last month. I can't find anything on her. I just hope she's safe wherever she is. But I'm like, that's what happens when you live in the cheapest city of Rhode Island with the highest crime rate. Because, like, let's see, that was happening literally with the guy I share a wall with. And then, like, a week or two after that situation started, literally 2 people got murdered, like, a street over. I found out the next day and I was like, huh, interesting. Oh my god, Ajani's naked. You've been naked for almost a month. That's crazy behavior. Anyway, that's, my life's not all that interesting. So that's literally like the only life updates since I've last streamed. Other than my new camera got set up. I finally did that. But that's it. We're now in HD. And my peripheral gossip has developed. My actual life, not much happens. Things happen around me, though. So that's fun. Actually, to me, though, not a lot. But we are going to get into The Sims. It's been a hot minute since I've played this game. So I did ask on Discord so lovingly what people wanted to see today. You got 2 options. You could only vote once. The options were doing a new shell challenge or Ashley's tiny home request, which is a gingerbread house. So what I'm going to do is make a new shell, and my version of it will be Ashley's gingerbread house. I'm just going to do 2 birds with 1 stone. Pizza updates? You mean flatbread updates? Our new winter menu rolled out. I was there. That happened on Wednesday. So I have a whole new menu to study. It's in my bag. But I have a whole new menu. Well, they change like 30% of the menu every quarter. So I have that to study. Yeah, I was there at like 9 a.m. That was fun. Yeah, the new menu rolled out on Wednesday. So I was there Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. trying the new beers and cocktails. It's literally my 9 a.m. on Wednesday. I took 2 hours off of my office job. Went there, tried all the new cocktails, did all the like slideshows and everything and like visuals of the menu. I had to leave to get to the office before I could actually try the food. But I got to try all the cocktails. That's super fun. I got to try all sorts of cocktails and beers at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. And then I went to work having had a banana, a coffee, and probably the equivalent of 1 cocktail. But they didn't need to know that. Hi, Sandy, welcome in. You got California Grizzly today. Ajani got an American Shorthair today. That's what Bear technically is, wherever he is. But yeah, I did technically have a cocktail before going to work on Wednesday. It's fine. And then we have a bunch of new food. We have some new brunch items. We have like creme brulee pancakes. One of our new pizzas or new flatbreads is a like Philly cheesesteak style like toppings. We also have a new banh mi inspired flatbread. We updated our Caesar salad from a classic Caesar to a shaved Caesar that now has shaved broccoli and Brussels sprouts in it. It looks phenomenal. I do plan on getting that in a chicken Caesar wrap this weekend. And then, yeah, we have the creme brulee pancakes. We got, what else did we add? We had like a peanut butter Nutella yogurt bowl. Cat. There's a few new entrees. We have like buffalo cauliflower. We have a few Greek dishes because like one of our owners is actually from Greece. Like the marble on our bar is imported from Greece. Like it's a whole thing. Thanks for the Prime, Bill. There's food and menu reviews. I will gladly review the menu. I love the food there. It makes it incredibly easy to sell when you like the food. But no. Like, if people ask me, like, oh, what's your favorite dish? Like, new guests. I don't even have to, like, hem or haw. I'm just like, chicken parm bowl. Instantly. And I was like, and if you're a vegetarian, our Thai sesame bowl, huge hit. Also, secret menu item, chicken Caesar wrap. Recommended to everybody. It's not technically on our menu outside of the summer, but we have all the ingredients, so they'll make it. But yeah, like, there's no heming or hawing. If people ask that, I'm like, I got you. Like, instantly. Or when they're like, oh, what's, like, the best flatbread? I'm like, the Primo Pepperoni. I don't eat it, but I do know that it is the most popular flatbread. It's very simple, but people rave about it. So I don't know what I want this to look like. My last shell, I had pre-built it. This I have no plans. Roughly gingerbread house shaped, I guess, is part of the answer. Start with a box. Go from there. Cat shaped. I did do that to Caitlin when she had us do rooms. I did make her a cat. It actually might be on this map, like over there. Over yonder. Because I did, in fact, give her a cat room. How can you not? And I know I want there to be one stupid diagonal. Because it wouldn't be a shell without an annoying wall. Sending you a snap. Oh, is it of Pippi? Of Pips? I like how it just mimics the cat's face. She sent me Teefers. And I just go. It's me, I'm a cat. It's fine. Numbers, and I will do your shell. Yeah. If Snappy's lurking anywhere, I love you, but I'm not touching that. Snappy literally stacked 20 and then 26. And I'm like, babes, I love you, but I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I would also like to force you to have to use... Where's the thing for it? Is it under wallpaper? I actually don't know what it's under. It's base game, I'm pretty sure. No. Am I blind? I mean, I am, but... I straight up couldn't see anything for like an hour this morning. I mean, like, I could see, but everything was incredibly blurry, and I don't know why. So, no one asked, because I don't know. I just know it happened. Snappy's either I looked at it, and I was like, no thanks. Negative 32? Oh my god. It's currently 28 here. Hi, Danny, welcome on in. You got Siberian Tiger today. But yeah, no, I'm not touching Snappies with a 10-foot pole. Like, love you, girl. So creative. I'm not touching that. There it is. Okay. I would like to force a glass wall on everybody. Okay. Because that's obnoxious. Thanks for the 2 months, Danny. Okay. I'm forcing you to use a glass wall. I'm also, to be fair, I'm also forcing this on myself, but I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been a little off lately. Oh, no, that's... Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying? Now he's not going to talk because I interrupted him. He's like, fine, if that's how it's going to be. Well, that's just a square. That's not fun. Oops. It's like I want it to be interesting, but I also don't want it to be a pain to roof because, like, I have to roof it too. It's like I too have to deal with the consequences of this. I like that. That's annoying. Okay. I think I like that shape. I just did a flat roof and moved on. Anything I find hard to roof turns into a balcony, it feels. If I can turn it into a like this might be a balcony. It either gets turned into a balcony or a modern build, so I can just do like half walls. What if I pre-put a deck on it? I feel like people don't usually do that. Thanks for the 4 bits. Gens wasn't bad to roof. I just didn't have time for gens. I was gonna do it last week on stream, but then I had the flu, and well, that just hindered all of my plans. So. Okay, this feels obnoxious. Hi, Tangerine. Welcome on in. We have a weird entry, a forced glass diagonal wall, and a deck. Thank you for the follow. I didn't want to roof it. I did a restaurant. To be fair, restaurants don't need... I mean, they need ceilings, but they don't need roofing. Right, this feels appropriately obnoxious. I don't know what I'm calling this. What do we want to call it? Looks like a one-armed turtle. Is this his arm? Is that his arm, or is this his head and this is his arm? That's his little fin. This is his fin and this is his head. It's a turtle now. Okay. Maybe we just call it the turtle shell. Turtle shell. And then it's like the turtle club, like from Austin Powers. Turtle shell. Now because of Danny, I'm calling it the turtle shell. We're calling it that. Okay. To be the turtle's head. It looks so unassuming from the front. Oh, I don't have a due date set for this. Additional. Pre-existing. If I could type. Oh, when should it be due? It is. Yes, my gallery ID is the same as on Twitch. I found you a random day last year? You did. You did just kind of find me one day. And now you're a part of this wild cult that we have. We do like March 6th. Actually, let's do March 2nd because I know I'll be off the restaurant. So let's do March 2nd. I could... Jeez, I can't type today. Jeez Louise. Yeah. You all can do whatever you'd like with it. You have like 5 weeks. I think more than that actually. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks-ish. There you go. Now I have to make it a gingerbread house. That's where my problem starts. Making an actual room. I've been here minutes and I'm already affecting things. Yeah, that's Danny's effect. Hi, Bear. That feels snowy. So we'll do... Okay. It's going to be brown. So obviously. None of the walls look like gingerbread cookies. This guy's giving like graham cracker. This one's also kind of giving cracker. Show them how swimming in circles now because the poor turtle only has 1 arm. It's our 1-armed turtle. He's doing his best, okay? Let's get some content. I try my best not to do that. Maybe? That's brick. That's gross. That's just brown concrete. It's not like the right shade of brown, though. I feel like beggars can't be chooser in that department right now, but here I am, begging and choosing. That looks like cracker. What is this? I don't know what texture this is supposed to be. Dirt, maybe? I don't know. The Jungle Adventure one. Where's that one? Oh, this one? What kind of is? It also has that texture. Let's go with that one. Hi, Jennifer. You got a giant otter today. I hope your day got better. I know it's been poop. Hopefully everything's working now. My eye just got really itchy. It's not even allergy season. My eye's just itchy. Oh, that matches better. I mean, it doesn't match, but it's not as apparent. Okay. What? I mean, I'm gonna look up a gingerbread house for inspo right now because gingerbread house. Like a white door? A curved door definitely makes the most sense from what I'm seeing. So curved door. Start there, I guess. Curved door. Maybe that one. I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna yell at. Have you not eaten or had water today, or are you just having your first glass of water and you haven't eaten yet? Which one is it? Also this one. This one looks more like medieval-y though. This one's too like modern and slick. As long as you didn't eat the water and drink the glass. I mean, that is a fair... I haven't had either. How do you go a whole day without drinking water? I genuinely, like, as someone who drinks so much water, I need to know. Like, how do you go the majority of your day without drinking water? Like, this is something I cannot comprehend. This is my third one of these today. Like, I cannot comprehend not drinking water all day. I just spilled it, but... And Monsters and Sodies. Oh, God. I have ginger ale in my house. That's it for soda. And I only have that when I'm, like, not feeling well. And then tea and occasionally coffee is my caffeine. I don't think I've ever had an energy drink, now that I think about it. They're gonna take like an hour and I'm at my neighbor's house feeding the dogs. How do you not get thirsty? Your body is like 80% water. Like, what do you mean you don't get thirsty? Mouse. The for rent door. What is the for rent door? I mean, I know it's the giant one. You mean this one? The brown kind of matches. I think it would have to be the cream one if I did it, because I don't like the glass color on the white. Water between I don't drink Monsters every day. Hold on, hurry. The water in Jen's stream when her notification yells at her to drink water. I had 8% water. I can't remember the last time I had water. I don't like it. Danny, what? What do you mean you don't know the last time you had water? What do you mean? How do you not know the last time you had water? What? What do you drink? How do you not like water? It's the majority of your body, my guy. Like... Soda and milkshakes. Yeah, that's definitely not concerning at all. I had a bottle of one bottle of water a day ago. Does not count for anything, mouse. You have to have water every day. Also, hi Lola, welcome on in. Like you need to have water every day. This is like it's a daily thing, just like eating. It's a daily thing. Eating, sleeping, water, daily things. Like, I hate to bring it to you, but these are, in fact, things that you need to deal with every day. We're getting yelled at again? Yeah, at least Mouse isn't getting yelled at alone now. Danny's also getting yelled at. Because apparently he doesn't even know the last time he drank water. And that is just wild to me. Like, how do you not know that? Water does not transfer over to the next day. It does not. It does not. Like, it does not. Hates to be the bearer of bad news. Water from yesterday doesn't count for anything today. But like, if you drink a lot, it's still in your system the next day, is it not? Not really, no. Your body uses it. Your body uses it to fuel your metabolism and make your organs function and, like, keep you going. And, like, produce blood cells and all that stuff. And, like, detox your kidneys and... It gets used. It doesn't just, like, sit there and wait for you to pee it out. It has a purpose. Ours, mine's easily in years? How are you alive? Surely your doctor is worried about you, because there's not a lot of water in, like, soda and stuff to make up for the lack of drinking it. The potatoes I cooked, so I guess I did drink water / ate water. Potatoes are actually a great source of hydration if, like, you only have food options. Berries, potatoes, things like that. But that's beside the point. I'm not telling you eating potatoes does not substitute drinking water. Don't, like, go have French fries and be like, I hydrated. I'm gonna fight you. Like, you don't get to say that. Honestly, maybe the cottage living ones. Like, these ones are really cute. You're killing me slowly. Because I'm making you drink water? Wait, my glass wall went away. I have to replace that. I took my glass wall back. Pizza's one of your 5 a day because of the tomato sauce. I guess I'm having 5 pizzas. No! Forgot about my glass wall. I had to put that back. I ate a whole cucumber. Does that count? I mean, that is a hydrating fruit. It counts more than potatoes or pizza. I wouldn't say that's all you need. You do also need to, like, go have water. But I will say it's at least something. I brushed my teeth with water. It counts. No, it doesn't. I can't eat most... What do you eat, Danny? There's no fruits, vegetables, or water. Are you surviving off milkshakes? Like, real talk. Are you surviving off milkshakes? Like, do you survive off milkshakes? I'm trying to make crotch. That's pizza, pasta, that kind of... You survive off carbs. Gluten and carbs run your entire body. Does your head hurt a lot? Surely your head hurts often. Mine does actually. Yeah, I wonder why, guys. Because you're all sat here like, I don't like water or fruits or vegetables. A milkshake sounds good chat now. I'm regularly awake for a good 18 hours or so. Danny, don't tell these things to your doctor. Honestly, you're probably not going to tell me you don't even see a doctor. And I feel like that just tracks for this whole situation. But you should see a doctor. The water thing is where I'm slacking. I love fruits and veggies. I could eat them. I do eat them every day, but I'm like, I could eat them all day, every day. I love them. There's very few that I don't eat. I'm too anxious for making appointments. So Danny lives off pizza, no water, doesn't sleep, and doesn't see a doctor. Danny's really like, I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time. Because my guy. Like, doctor in a good 8 years other than a dentist and eye doctor. I don't have an eye doctor, fun fact. I haven't seen a dentist in 4 years. Because that's when I got off my dad's insurance. But I'm seeing my doctor like next week. I see her every like 6 months. I don't even get the good time. Well, time you're like, I'm just not here for a long time. I'm just here. Most of the time, Danny's just here. So this has nothing but vibes. As somebody who, everyone's learned this about me lately, who loves order, I love a plan. I'm not that kind of person who only has a pla. I love a plan. I love order. And so the idea of just rocking off vibes all of the time, I could not. I simply would perish. I'm hydrating like a bitch because I don't know how Chet is alive right now. Jen's like, I'm drinking water for everybody involved. Thank you. I'm just here. Gravestone quote accurate for both my life and my eventual location. I'm just here. Just over here sipping on my water. Yeah, you're all like, everyone's just sitting here like, get away from me with your, like, no water vibes. Like, I drink so much water. I wouldn't say it's my favorite beverage just because that sounds stupid, but it's definitely what I drink the most. I guess if I had to pick my favorite beverage, it'd be lemonade or white wine. Cool glass of water with dinner tonight. Happy? I'd be happy if you drink more than a glass, but I will take what I can get. So. My fake Stanley and drink. Guys, I don't know which door we like better. This one. Plop this over here. In the summer, then in the winter, I want anything but water. I love water. Cook something for dinner and then no longer want to eat it. Yeah, especially because I'm the type who snacks while I cook. So then by the time it's done, I'm full. Because I've eaten so many, like, slices of cheese and handfuls of popcorn and, like, maybe half an apple. And that's just before the water boils. And then I'm like, I actually don't want this. I'm like, actually, never mind. I'm staring at what I cooked, like, ew. The worst is when it's like, you just made chicken or eggs or something, and then you instantly get the ick for it, and you're like, well. My family used to keep trying to get me to drink water when I was young. And I've generally avoided it since then. So very likely I've had little to any water at all in the last 10 to 20 years. That blows my mind. I feel like you're lying. Like, I feel like that's not possible. Like, you would be dead. Like, surely that kills people, right, Carl? Like, Carl, that kills people. Eggs is a big no-no for me. I want cheesy scrambled eggs on everything bagel, like, maybe twice a year. And then every other time I will only have them if I'm, like, baking something. It's just, like, I can't do them. Unless I'm, like, for some reason really craving eggs. And it'll last for, like, maybe a week. Other than that, I eat yogurt. So. Now I want some curry. I've only had curry once. It was in England. I know I'm vegetarian now and have been for 2 months, but I miss pork. I've been majority vegetarian since I was... like 9? So like over 20 years. I eat chicken occasionally, but the large majority of what I eat is vegan and vegetarian. Like, I genuinely don't even think I have a protein, like a meat protein in my house right now. Because also whenever I eat chicken, someone else needs to cook it or else I'll get the ick. Like, if I have to handle the raw meat and cook it, I will get the ick. So the only meat I ever really eat at home is, like, chicken tenders or rotisserie chicken. Because that's not, like, a whole raw meat handling situation. But I'll get it, like, almost every time I go out and eat or I eat at, like, the restaurant I work at, I'll have chicken. Because I like it when other people cook it. Or, like, whenever I go to my mom's house for dinner, she'll make me chicken. I didn't eat pork really before, though. So now you just want it because you can't. I'm allergic to pork and beef, and I hate chicken. Interesting. Are you a seafood person? I don't do seafood. Despite being born and raised in New England, I don't do seafood. Most of my immediate family doesn't, though. So, I guess that's not really shocking. I wasn't raised on it. And honestly, the only seafood that has ever even smelled or sounded... No, actually, I wouldn't say sounded, because it doesn't sound appetizing, but what smells appetizing is clam chowder. Yeah, I was born and raised in Massachusetts, and now I've been in New England for almost 5 years. Okay, that looks stupid. No, New England. Yeah, no, I'm not in England. No, New England. I'll eat seafood if I'm going out with friends and family because I know most places have seafood. Yeah, so kind of like me with chicken. Like, you're not going to deal with it, but, like, if it's there. Beyond Meat is so much better than Impossible Meat. Impossible Meat is... it's too meaty. I realize that sounds like a really stupid thing to say about a vegan alternative meat. But Impossible Meat tastes too meaty. And I don't really know how else to explain that. Like, whenever I've had it, I've genuinely had to question if it's actually the Impossible Meat. Because it doesn't feel like it is. It's definitely not the UK, unless things have changed around here since I've left the house, which is definitely possible, but not by that much. Yeah, unfortunately, no, I don't live in England. I am in New England. I guess I'm in, like, the next best thing, but still. It's mainly chicken and beef variations. Had the steak tips and... We'll eat it because the texture is like steak. Yeah, like, I don't know. The Beyond ones, they're too... Like, my brothers even tried them because I, like, had a freak out being like, no, it's too meat. Like, and as someone who never really ate beef, like, I've never even had a real cheeseburger. Like, it felt like it was too much the real thing. And, like, my brother even tried it for me because he was like, what do you mean? And he was like, no, that's actually, like, a incredibly accurate alternative. And I was like, okay. So my freak out was warranted because this tastes too real and I don't like it. I was like, I'm not a fan. Yeah, like, I've never even had a real cheeseburger. That's a fun fact about me. Because why would I? Hey. What do I mainly eat? I eat a lot of vegetables. I think I have like 7 different kinds of vegetables in my freezer right now. I eat a lot of pasta, rice. I do like tofu and like pea protein substitute proteins. I love grilled cheese. I also do love wine. I love making soup. I love fruits. I love vegetables. I eat yogurt parfaits like every morning with like granola and honey and berries and stuff. I love mac and cheese. I'm trying to think of what I eat. A lot of snacks in general. Like, I have like 3 different kinds of popcorn, 2 different kinds of chips, a lot of berries. I always have like small clementines in my house. She's yelling at me about water. To be fair, I also drink over 100 ounces of water a day. And I don't drink wine every day. It's just when I don't have to work the next day. But yes, I do like wine. I do love my white wine. That's just a known fact about me, is that I love my white wine. I'm starting to realize how screwed I'd be if I ever developed lactose intolerance. I have lactose sensitivity, but not like a full tolerance. It's just like, I clearly have a cap each day that I can't go over. I do love ice cream. I really love Ben & Jerry's ice cream. That's just very New England of me, though, I think. Like, I often have them in the house. That kind of roof looks stupid there. A homeless child in Gibby Point. Oh my god. I had to remember that Gibby Point is from The Sims. Because I was like... you found a what? Where? It's fine, guys. I mean, I don't know why there's a homeless child in Gibby Point, but I'm glad that it was not a real place. Mac and cheese is probably my main food group. It's very nice. I love a homemade mac and cheese. I also love making homemade mac and cheese. One of the issues of living alone is that I tend to have a lot of food in my house when I cook. Go wrong with homemade mac and cheese. You can't. It's the best. It's one of the best foods. Literally any variation of mac and cheese is perfect. I do make it with a roux. Yes, I do. With a roux and like 6 different kinds of cheese and all that stuff. Hangover. You do. You gotta have snacks and stuff in the house for when you're hungover. I'm ignoring it to keep doing my legacy gameplay. You're like, don't know why this child's here, but it's not my problem. That seems like something I would do. Like, there's a child here. That's not my problem. It's not mine, but it's here. That would be me. Just, it's not my problem, but it is here. That's kind of my vibe in general with children, though. I mean, if they don't have a accompanying adult, I do tend to get very worried and keep an eye on them. But for the most part, I'm like, there's a child here. It's not my problem. It's not mine. I used to do mac and cheese pizza years ago. There's a few places around here that do it. I've debated on asking my restaurant if they will do it for me because we have kids mac and cheese, and obviously we make flatbreads. I'm like, what if someone requested it? Like, could we make it? we have the things. And there's I've yet to find actually something that they will say no to if we have the means to do it. So I think they'd say yes. So, like, if we have the means, I've yet to find a thing that they say no to. Like, literally, you can order a flatbread and have them cut the crust off, and they'll be like, sure, you're weird, but we'll do it. Like, they will just take the pizza cutter and cut around and be like, no crust on your pizza. Because you didn't want it. Like, there's the only thing I want to say that has ever, nothing from the kitchen has ever said no. The bar will say no if you try to change up a craft cocktail on our menu, just because they're like pre-batched, and like we literally have like mixologists customize these cocktails and like the palettes of them, what we use in them. But if you want something changed in it, or there's like a different flavor profile you want, our bartenders will typically go out of their way to make you your own cocktail. Unless it's like an absolutely slammed Saturday night and they're like 6 tickets deep. But like say you wanted like, I don't know, like our house like lavender lemonade, but you were like, hey, I want it made with like gin instead of vodka or whatever. They would then go change it up and like make it for you. So like I've really not found much of anything that they say no to. And I would say that's actually really impressive. Now that I think about it, I'm like, not only that, I've also never had anything come out incorrectly from the kitchen. Granted, I've only been there like 6 weeks or like 2 months-ish, but still, I worked like incredibly busy nights and I've never seen a single thing get sent back to the kitchen or come out incorrectly that wasn't like user error on the server side. Hi, Quifa. You got Luna today. Reminds me of when my dad ordered a burger from somewhere and asked for no sesame seed bun, thinking they'd switch it out. Instead, he just got the burger with no bun. See, we even have that. Like our base, like our standard bun is a sesame milk bread bun. So if you have a dairy allergy or a sesame allergy, we'll switch you to the vegan potato bun, which is what we use on our kids' burgers. Like we have a whole, like, there's things for everybody. We have vegan cheeses, so you can sub out vegan cheese on any flatbread because we have it shredded, and we also have it sliced for our sandwiches. Like we have 3 different kinds of meat substitutes for like a barbecue pork, tofu kind of substitute, Impossible ground meat, and then Beyond ground meat and Impossible chicken. Like everything. You can put pickles on your pizza. People actually do that a lot. It's weird. We don't have a pretzel bun. We should. I don't know. I wonder if they just don't have a pretzel recipe. Because we make everything in-house. So I'm like, because there's no we don't have a soft pretzel like appetizer either. But like if we had one, we could also then have pretzel buns. And I feel like they should do that. I should recommend it to them. I should just say that a customer requested it, like us to have it. The customer's Erica, but... Oh, people have literally said that things we've ruined for people. Ranch and tzatziki. Because apparently we have the best that they've ever had. Because it's all made completely in-house. Ranch you can get year-round. Tzatziki is only around for our winter and spring menus. When we have like lamb and like big pork presents. There's also no shellfish in our restaurant. They don't even want to like possibly risk that cross-contamination. So there's no shellfish in our restaurant. We have seafood. We have like 3 kinds of fish. But no shellfish. Greek food sounds so good. Yeah, one of our founders is Greek. One's Greek and one is Indian. And so we have a lot of like Middle Eastern, Mediterranean influence in our foods. Like, we have a banh mi flatbread. We have like a braised lamb bowl. We have like chicken kafta. We have a few like Dubai chocolate things coming. On this new menu, we have like a Dubai chocolate pancake. We have Dubai chocolate sundaes. Our ice cream brand launched a Dubai chocolate flavor in December. That's the whole thing, because the owners also have a speakeasy, 2 locations of the restaurant I work at, and then also a microbrewery or a micro ice cream brewery. like creamery place where they do all hand churned and nitro brewed ice creams. It's just like these two dudes. I've only met one of them, but it's just these two dudes. Do a grilled PB&J. Who was it the other day who had a grilled PB&J? I forget where we were talking about it. Nitro Frozen. Like, you know how like the dry ice freezing that you might see on like Food Network and stuff? They do that. They do hand churn and then nitro freeze. We should have a cold brew ice cream. We have cold brew on tap. I was talking about it. That's what it was. I was like, somebody somewhere in this circle of people in someone's chat somewhere this week talked about a grilled PB&J. And that was about the extent of what I knew for that. But yeah, no, we have cold brew on tap, so we really should have a cold brew ice cream because that would be bomb. Hi, wifey. You got a Persian today. It's a bougie ass cat. How do I roof this? I did this to myself, but how do I roof this? Could I used to watch me grilled Nutella sandwiches? Put some like mini marshmallows in there. It'd be a great dessert. Oh my god, imagine, I'm gonna sound so big back right now. Cinnamon sugar or like French toast bread. Mini marshmallows, Nutella, grilled cheese it. It's like I may be a big back who has a serious sweet tooth. But how good does that sound? Mozzarella cheese on making homemade pizzas. Ooh, fun. Are vegan cheeses typically lactose free? I would assume yes, because it's the milk proteins where lactose comes from. Not the fucking olives. Because I could send you the brand that we use at my restaurant for for our flatbreads. It's actually like a really good, I think it's called like chow cheese. Like that, but it's actually like, it melts up really well and people love it. Had a frozen pizza that doesn't have tomato on it. Oh, is it like a white base? I feel like a white base pizza must be hard to make a frozen version of. I still want Greek food. Sorry. Fly out to see me and I'll take you to my restaurant. We'll get 30% off and you can have Greek food. Because yeah, if you eat there off shift, it's 30% off. If you eat there on shift, it's 50%. Tomatoes, is it only tomatoes or is it like a nightshade allergy? Because aren't tomatoes in the nightshade allergy? Oh no, nightshade and alinium, I think that's what it's called, are the two that always, I don't know enough about, and I'm terrified of somebody telling me that they have it as a server. I shouldn't be hungry right now, but I definitely am. Me, every day. I shouldn't be hungry, but here we are. But yeah, those are two allergies that I'm like, if someone at my table says that they have it, I'll be like, especially the alinium, whatever it's called, because that one's garlic, onion, scallions. Garlic, onion, scallion. There's another thing in there. But it's like all forms of onion, all forms of garlic, scallions, and something else. But that even goes down to like onion powder, garlic powder. And like half of our restaurant is garnished with fucking scallions. We just have them everywhere. And I'm like, if somebody told me they had that, I'd be like, one, I'm so sorry that you have to live like this. But two, I literally don't know how to help you here. I would literally look at them and be like, I don't know what to serve you. I would just stare at my manager and be like, help. Like, what do I feed this person? Nightshade's not necessarily as bad. It's just very, like, you have to know what it covers. It's like, thankfully, I have been food and safety trained for, like, most of my life. But it's like, and I've also watched Food Network, like, my whole life. So like, I do know a lot about food, but it is, like, the acidicness, because I'm allergic to pineapples and kiwi. Oh, does your mouth get fuzzy? My heart's happy. Raw blueberries. Does your mouth get fuzzy? I know that's a common one with pineapple allergy. It's like your mouth will get fuzzy. Like not actually fuzzy, but like it feels. It's like a fucking cactus. Cause yeah, I'm like, I know that's like a whole thing that happens. Like no cheese in my life, so I tried vegan cheese and I was so sad. I actually like vegan butter. I can't lie. I wish it was cheaper than actual butter, especially because it's usually like oil based. Dragon probably can't have it because it's usually avocado oil based. But I like vegan butter better. It melts better. Ice creams are nice. Yeah, Ben & Jerry's is a good vegan ice cream. And they have like a good variety of flavors too, which is nice. How do I get this part? Lactose free, so I just use regular butter. Your own butter. It could taste like real butter with coconut oil and salt. Interesting. You're allergic to mint? How many things are mint in? I mean, I know that it's very popular in Mediterranean dishes. But like in average stuff other than like sweets. Isn't most cheese fake though? Like the kind that comes in a can, that's plastic, right? I mean, haven't you seen Kraft singles? That's plastic. It's plastic wrapped in plastic. They just have different melting points. Oh, toothpaste, you're right. Yeah, American cheese isn't technically cheese. It's not a real cheese. It's a blend of cheeses. It's like a blend of like cheddar, Swiss, and something else. Yeah, it's like a blend of different profiles, so it tends to be more dairy based than like the actual cultures that need it to make it cheese. I love American cheese though. Maybe it's because I'm American. I don't know. I don't think I've ever met someone not from America who's had American cheese. So, Danny, are you still here? Have you ever had American cheese? This is an important thing to know. It's like, that part fits there. Can I make literally any of the others work? Legally not cheese. Yeah, like it wasn't found in the cheese caves. And I feel like if it wasn't found in the cheese caves, then we can't call it cheese, you know? Like that's my standard of cheese. Like was it found in the American cheese mines? If not, it's not cheese. Cheese, eggs, meat. Are we all hungry today? I wish I placed American cheese on my cheeseburgers. We have Munster cheese on ours. Which some people have been like, what does Munster cheese taste like? Like they'll ask me that. And I'm like, I genuinely, like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a slightly smokier cheese. But some of them are just like, I mean, if that's how it's supposed to be made, I'll go with it. But we do also have Swiss provolone American. But yeah, a lot of people just be like, I don't think I've ever had that, but sure. And I'm like, great. Be bold. Have new cheeses. She told me grated, like shaker Parmesan was wood shavings, and I was like, I'll punch you in the throat. There is wood pulp in them. But yeah, the Kraft brand has been known to have wood pulp in it. That's also why it tastes bad. Like when you've had like nice Parmesan and then you have the Kraft one, you can taste that it is horrid. I don't mind it. The only cheese stuff I generally don't like is like cheese sauce type stuff that they use in hot dog vans. Oh, so like queso type stuff. I like queso dip. But yeah, no, Kraft brand Parmesan is 10 out of 10. Don't recommend to anybody. I have my grilled cheese now. Maybe I'll make a grilled cheese after stream, as I'm literally actively not building. Because I don't know what to do with the triangle. It's the only reason. The triangle that I made and that I caused. Oh no, I don't know how to fix the problem that I caused. Let me bitch about it real quick. Is your stomach branching out? Not the branching. I don't want to think about my stomach eating wood. I mean, I guess I could make it a balcony, but I feel like a balcony on a gingerbread house would be weird. Like, I mean, I guess this could be like a gingerbread house at the beach. Like, even elaborate like I'm looking at gingerbread art. Even elaborate ones don't have balconies. So, like, turn it into a grilled cheese. Can you imagine that? Like, I can't roof this, but I made a grilled cheese, guys. Think of the balcony as cheese on the bread. A balcony brie. Balcon brie. Hey, you've heard of a balcony. Have you heard of a balcon brie? I do love brie. Brie is a great holiday cheese. It's also a great sweet cheese. And I like sweet cheese. Like, I love ricotta. Ricotta, mozzarella, brie. I love soft cheeses, but those are also the ones with the highest the higher lactose levels. So, whose challenge is this? It's mine. I just built it. Making it a gingerbread house is because that's what Ashley had requested in her tiny home request from fundraising. This, though, I just made. It's on the gallery now. Are made in winter. They don't think of balconies in winter. Apparently, they're not Southern Hemisphere gingerbread houses, then. And leave eventually. Eat a grilled cheese. That's just Erica's whole life advice today. Eat grilled cheese. Eat grilled cheese. Be happy. Alright. These yarn balls are going to become my best friend. Because we're going to do... maybe like that size. Because I have to... We're going to line the door with our gumdrops. I don't like grilled cheeses. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't like grilled cheese? Do you just not like cheese? I am grilled cheese. Remember that time that I had like 6 grilled cheeses in a day? Good times. It was during Jen was doing a co-stream, and I went to go make lunch, and I had 3 grilled cheeses. And then as she was getting off, I was like, guys, I need to make dinner. Is it obnoxious if I go make more grilled cheese? And the consensus was no, so I had more grilled cheese. And then I had 6 grilled cheeses that day. Erica said I don't have to eat, guys. Erica, no. No. The only reason I've ever played Sims was seeing in a stream once that grilled cheese can be an aspiration. It can. You have to eat it in front of the Grim Reaper and in space. Don't listen to her. You don't have to eat grilled cheese. Don't eat, guys. That's... Everything in this room is eatable. Well, even I am eatable. But that, my dear children, is called cannibalism and is actually frowned upon in most societies. I have eaten many men, or potential men at least, not the potential men. Not Erica outing her swallowing habits. Oh, I'm going a little crooked. They're a little not straight. It's fine. You know, he said I don't have to eat. I'm not eating mouse. Swear to God. The way I just cackled. I'm a whole idiot. Don't listen to me. there planets here? What? Why are there planets where? They're gumdrops. It's a gingerbread house. And why they're here is because of Ashley. Oh, speaking of which, there's Ashley. Hi, Ashley. What the? Yeah, not you being like, I'm a whole idiot. Not a half idiot. No, she's a whole idiot. Like, she's an idiot with her whole butt. She doesn't half-ass that shit. She's like, if I'm gonna be stupid, I'm going full out. Erica, she called herself a half idiot. Or no, she called herself a whole idiot. She said, don't listen to me, I'm a whole idiot. Interesting timing. Yeah, it's like I summoned her or something. Imagine if I could do that. It'd be a wild ability. Just like, hey, what do you do in your free time? Summon my friends. Okay. That one's half and husband is the other half. Glad you found your other half. Even if they are an idiot. This year I'm getting a ton of advisories, but I haven't moved. Yeah. I have to deal with that this weekend. I also have to work this weekend, so that's... I wouldn't be surprised if I get called out from the restaurant on Sunday night, though, honestly. Because our snow is supposed to get pretty bad then, and I have a feeling any reservations we do have will get canceled. So... Are you a boy or a girl based on the weather app? What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Guys, have you ever looked at your Google Analytics and seen what Google thinks you are? Mine thought I was an upper class, single or divorced, child-free woman in her 30s. And this was like years ago. This was like when I was in my early 20s. I was like, well, I'm definitely not wealthy. I am in fact single. I am in fact child-free. I'm not single because of divorce, though. I'm single by choice because, well, have you seen the options? Are you on the pink or the blue? Oh! Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I'm in the purple. According to Weather Channel, I am in the dark blue area. Like, pretty solidly. I am in the 12 to 18 dark ass blue area. And ours starts Sunday afternoon. So she's a man. Yeah, I'm a whole ass man. You're a whole ass idiot and I'm a whole ass man. Oh, Danny. So for context, like 80% of America is getting hit with like a, possibly, we don't know. Weather people never know what they're talking about. We're getting possibly one of the worst snowstorms that we've had in like years, with like intense ice and like power outage risks in the south. It's literally going to get to like the 30s in Florida and like single digits in Texas. Up where I am in New England, we're supposed to get like close to 2 feet of snow. I think where Jen is, they're like possibly pushing 3 feet of snow. We're supposed to have like freezing temperatures. Like there's risks of like trees bursting and pipes freezing, and like it's a whole thing. So, and for most people, it's starting Saturday morning. By the time it gets to me, it'll be like Sunday afternoon to Monday afternoon. But like, we're getting a horrendous storm, potentially. It could just honestly be like 2 inches of ice and sleet and freezing. We don't know. So, yeah, Ted Cruz has left. I'm pretty sure somebody said a Waffle House has already declared Sunday to be closed. That guy, I think his name's Jeff, like Jeff Karazani, whoever he is, that goes like natural disaster situations, is in North Carolina right now. Like all of the telltale signs of America, problems. Red flags everywhere. And guess who has to work Sunday night? Let's go. Went to 2 different grocery stores today and it was nuts. I got groceries on Monday. That was just because I hadn't in 3 weeks though. That wasn't because of the storm. I do have to get gas like tomorrow. I'm going to get it tomorrow just in case I am called out on Sunday. I'm going to get it tomorrow because if your tank is full, the risk of getting like your condensers and like gas and stuff freezing is so much lower when your tank is full. So I'm going to make sure that that's all good because I'm sure it will get freezing here. Hi, Venom. You had a moon bear today. That's one of my favorite bears. Our government already declared a state of emergency and they're getting the National Guard ready. Great. Jim Cant, yeah, that guy. Jim Cantorore. My typical winter? I declared a disaster or something. Yeah, I've gotten a few texts, like text alerts of like how to stop your pipes freezing, like what to do like for this and for that, and like how to prep for this. And I'm sitting here like, the best I know is leave my sink dripping. I don't pay my water bill. My landlord does. So I guess I'll do that. And there's food in my house. I have a heated blanket. I'll make sure my shit is charged. And that's that. And unless I lose power, I'll be working Sunday night and Monday morning. So. But also, if I lose power, they will still pay for me to work because it's not my fault. Mac and cheese, grilled cheese. Oh, what if I put mac and cheese on a grilled cheese? You are making me want to be fat. Come out here, I'll make room for all the friends. Yeah, let me just hop on a plane to California real quick before this storm hits anybody. AK, like, the second I get off stream, go to the airport and get on a plane. Because it's, like, gonna have to run. Literally running away from the storm. Ooh, she's a chef. Guys, she's a chef. Oui, chef. Bessie lives in California. I have terror to fly, so she comes here. I've never been further than Wisconsin out west. That is so many olives. Jen, how do you feel about the amount of olives on this? I want a pizza loaded with you. I drive everywhere when on vacation, but never been to the West Coast. Yeah, it needs more olives. This is far too many. What did you say you put on again? It's green pepper, olives, ground beef, and what's the pink stuff? What's this, ham? It looks too light to be bacon. Is it ham? Or it's just really finely chopped bacon? I love peppers too. I prefer red or yellow peppers, but it is ham, okay. If you only made it with the peppers, I would eat it. You know, I love peppers. I do find red and yellow to be better, but my body doesn't like peppers on certain days and it gives me the shits. Fun fact, cherry tomatoes do that for me, but not regular tomatoes. And I love cherry tomatoes, so I just deal with it. I just grin and bear it. Green peppers are the best? No. Red peppers are the sweet ones. I like them. I like them. Also, Ashley, I hope you like your gingerbread house so far. I just had stuffed peppers the first time this week. Oh, stuffed peppers are so good. Fun fact, green peppers are just unripened red, orange, and yellow ones. That's probably why they don't taste as sweet. That's probably why. Because there's the unripe ones. But yes, I made this shell. The deck is included, and so is the glass wall. So, this is on the gallery now. Fun fact, my brother will eat peppers, but he will not eat green peppers. My brother's really weird about vegetables. He won't eat green peppers. He only likes carrots if they're cooked. He will do peas if they're like mixed into things. Like if peas and carrots are together, he'll do it, but he'll never just do peas. My mom hates the taste of green. She says chlorophyll tastes gross. She literally, like, other than, like, basic lettuce and, like, raw spinach, she does not eat green things. Green beans, asparagus, broccoli, peas, kale, like, all, nope. Raw or cooked, just nope. She doesn't like the taste of green, which I think is just so funny. Because I love it. Like, there's very, very few vegetables I won't eat. And it's, like, avocado. I'm particular on Brussels sprouts and beets. And then, like, mushrooms have to be, like, chopped up and mixed into things. Like, I'm okay with them in Asian dishes, but I'm not going to go out of my way to eat them on their own. And that's kind of it. Like, every other vegetable, like, I'm like, sure. I'm not a huge fan of asparagus, but, like, I eat it. Like, I don't go out of my way to cook it, but when it's, like, offered as the side at a restaurant, I eat it. I'm like, sure. And then fruit, I don't like kumquats. I'm particular about bananas and like how ripe they are. It's kind of it. And I prefer green grapes over purple, but obviously I'll eat either. So he loves the colored ones and won't touch green peppers. I'll eat them. I just like if I have a choice, I'm gonna pick the red ones. Red onions to yellow or white. I can do red onions cooked, but if I'm gonna do anything with raw onion or like onion rings, it has to be like a Vidalia onion or like a yellow onion. So green grapes are superior, just like how white wine is superior. I don't make the rules. To be fair, I really don't. My taste buds do. My taste buds depict my life. I don't. But I also always liked white grape juice as a kid, so I guess it tracks that I like green grapes and white wine. I don't like avocado. I don't either. They smell weird. They're a bad texture. Guacamole looks like cartoon vomit to me. Like it looks like vomit from the Fairly Odd Parents. And then like avocados are a weird texture. They're a weird smell. They're like have a very, very short window of when they're actually quote unquote good. I'm like, why are we doing this? Like no. And like, why have guac when you can have queso? Or pico de gallo? I only drink like strawberry wine or the pink Moscato. That stuff's so sweet. Oh my god. Just the idea of drinking like Moscato or any of those like fruit wines that aren't from like an actual winery, that are from like just like a liquor store. My head hurts at the idea. Why are you like this? I ask myself that every day. I've yet to really have an answer other than I'm a lot like my mom and neurodivergent. But no, I think that's the funnier part. Is like if you guys met my mom, you'd be like, they're copy paste. And I'm like, yeah. Just doesn't hurt me yet. I have to add the soundbite of the I like watching men get fucked because they should be. It's iconic of Almighty to clip that one. I just say things with absolutely no plan of what's coming out of my mouth. I just say it. It's a problem. It's a problem, but here we are. Here we are, all thriving in my chaos. I feel like it has to have colorful trees. All right, the door is done. I've gotten really far. Yeah, fuck men. I'm not a big alcohol person, so everything to me tastes like it. Yeah, that's fair. You're probably more like you like craft cocktails that are like sweet. And also, especially if you're not someone who drinks a lot, like if you're going to drink, have something that tastes good and like have something of quality. Like go out and have like a nice cocktail that's like sweet and good quality and like makes you happy. Like you don't have to be slumming it with those nightly wine drinkers who are out here just like having cheap 2 liters and boxes of wine in our house. I used to love a vodka Red Bull. Erica, it's really too bad that you're too young to have survived the Four Loko phase of life. You would have loved a Four Loko phase. A vodka cran is a classic. That is a Taylor Swift's go-to. Fun fact is vodka cran. But if you like a vodka Red Bull, it's really too bad that you were born just slightly too young for the Four Loko era of life. I have the munchies and a hangover. To be fair, when I drink, I get the munchies. I am the queen of like, there always needs to be snacks. Probably because I eat more snacks than I do real meals. I'm sure that's part of it. But I love a snack. Love a snack. Like there's always snacks everywhere, all the time with me. We're all too young for the Mad Dog 20 era. What is that? It sounds like whatever predated Edward 40 Hands. Missing You's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's just snacks all the time. There's a lot of food. Like all of the time. The Mad Dog Blue Raspberry is fire. What is Mad Dog? Is this a brand? Is it like Burnett's? Burnasties? I don't like how those are clipping. You don't know what Burnasties is? Erica. I mean, I never had it, but I know what it is. I had a bit more love for myself than to have Burnasties. We could get it at the drive-thru. What state are you in? You can get liquor at a drive-thru. That is so illegal in Massachusetts. You can't even like take an open can of beer off of the property of a restaurant without it being like a huge issue for like the restaurant's liquor license, for you getting a fine. Like, you know, I live in Massachusetts where it's big no-no. What state are you in? Confusion mostly. Yeah, that I feel. Drink of choice tonight is wine. And Mouse, you have no choice. Go get water. Yeah, I'll like custom make. I'll have Dragon do some like stickers from Cricket on her little like Cricket thing that say like Mousy and like Mouse's water and like drink me and shit. And I'll get like a little wall or something from like Target and stick all the stickers on it for you. And I'll be like, this is her designated water bottle. It's yours forever. Use it. You literally drive through and you can get beers and cheap liquor, cigs. You can't even get beer at my grocery store. What are you talking about? These are crazy concepts to me. And they all sound illegal. You cannot buy alcohol on Sundays. Yeah, you can't buy alcohol after like 9 or 10 p.m. in Massachusetts. You can't do things you can't do in Massachusetts also. Bottomless mimosas, ladies' nights. Like you can't have any discounts on liquor. So you can't do like ladies' nights, singles nights, things like that. You can't do bottomless mimosas. Or like bottomless any alcohol. I want to say there's like a size limit on pitchers and like towers. But in Rhode Island, you can do singles nights, ladies' nights, bottomless mimosas. So you literally just hop the border. Hop the border north of Massachusetts, you can get fireworks and alcohol without tax. Hop the border south of Massachusetts, you can get bottomless mimosas and ladies' nights. That place is unhinged. That's fair. In Oklahoma, you cannot do liquor. Okay, that's fair. In Kansas, you have to go to a liquor store. They don't sell liquor store. Same. Yeah, we have separate, we call them, well, I don't, but they're called packies. Or package stores. You can do happy hour if it applies to everyone, I think. Yeah, same here. You can do happy hour if it applies to everybody, and usually it has to include either 2 apps or an entree. Which, fun fact, for things like that, like for things like a happy hour entree or like selling wine and allowing the table to like cork it and take it home, 1, you need to have a special to-go bag for the wine bottle. 2, it's a specific license. And 3, there needs to be proof of on the receipt that there was an entree ordered, and an entree for that reason is specifically something that's eaten with a fork and knife. So it cannot be a flatbread, cannot be like a burger. It has to be like a fork and knife type entree when it comes to those licenses. Fun facts. Fun facts of hospitality. I can confirm that place is whack. Wild thing to say about Ohio. You have beer and stuff until 2 a.m., but they don't sell it on Sundays. So what if it's 2 a.m. Saturday night? Or do they close at midnight on Saturday? $30 packs of Busch at 6 a.m.? Oh my god. You for real? I might be allergic to Ohio. I spent most of the summer itching with a... Yeah, let's just blame the state, not the possible, like, allergens or like, pollens around there. No, it's the whole state's fault. It's actually the issue of all of Ohio. Open 24 hours, couldn't sell any alcohol past 2 a.m. Interesting. So from like 2 a.m. Sunday to midnight to 12:01 a.m. Monday, you can't sell liquor. Interesting. I guess helpful that you're not just a liquor store. Because like around here, it'd be like, our liquor stores would just stare at us. I'd be like, oh, I'll show you. They do have very limited hours on Sundays, but they are open. But it's usually from like 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. kind of thing. Like they can only be open for like 8 hours or something. Like I don't know the specifics because I've never worked at a liquor store, but I do know that their hours are much reduced on Sundays. Who implies the Ohio implies the accents of Olowo. To be fair, Ohio is Olowo, so just ask anyone who lives there. 6 a.m. Same with the lottery. Interesting. I did buy a necklace from there that says, I, state of Ohio, Ohio, because Ohio is allegedly in the shape of a heart. Is it? Is it? There's a weird time it feels like a dream now. Was it like 2016? But I guess if you squint your eyes, turn your head, and are also like really high, I could see it. But yeah, if I squint real hard and have a few beers, yeah, I'm like, if you're under the influence, squint your eyes and are maybe like from a distance, and someone told you to look for that shape, I could see it. But just it being, no. 2019 pre-COVID, which was like 10 years ago. I mean, COVID was almost 10 years ago. It was 6. Technically 7, because it really started in 2019, but like, so at least on Massachusetts, like, we explain the Cape as an arm, which is like a less obnoxious one. So like the Cape starts here. Like this is where the bridges are, and then this is the Cape, and then these are the Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket. So we all, like, whenever you explain where on the Cape you go, you do an arm, and this is where the water is, and then up here is Provincetown, because that's at like the tip. My family goes into the elbow. We're in like this zone. Mass causes me pain. I've never been there. It's an attorney state and they are jerk-offs. We do have a lot of laws. Massachusetts and Massachusetts. Can't spell mass without ass. Anyway. However, I would never leave New England. Like, you could be like, I will give you $1 billion if you'll never live in New England again. I'd be like, no, thank you. Like, I will stay in New England. You can keep your $1 billion. That's how much I love it. Have fun with D&D. I can make sense of Florida, but Mass, nope. Why? What'd we do? We're fine. For the most part. Everything's fine. What's wrong? What confuses you? Mass isn't confusing. It's just here. we're just here. Like, Massachusetts, I mean... You mean, or do you mean, like, leaving it? Because I can also make sense of leaving Florida. No offense to my Florida friends. Actually, I guess a lot of it if you willingly chose it, but... If you didn't willingly choose to live in Florida, then no offense. I know it wasn't your fault. It's at 5,000 goods. What is this snapping to right now? Get 5,000 cuts. Flash box with the now we need light to the front. Cat booty in my face and she won't leave. Bear loves to show me his butt. I like to think it's a sign of endearment, because that's what gets me through it. Because, like, truly, what else are you supposed to do? Other than kind of sit there and accept it. Like, crawl on me and I keep moving her. I mean, if I don't have anything to do, I let Bear crawl on me. Like, if I have things to do, I'm like, sir, I need you to kind of fuck off right now, but it's like frosting. He's a very sweet boy, and he's very snuggly. He's just, like, really snuggly. The corners of my laptop, so that's why I keep moving her. Oh, is she doing the whole, like, head buddy, like, chewing thing? They really be out here doing the most all of the time, don't they? Tree for baby boy. Probably looks better if I size it down. Bear! And she's got a rubber head on everything! Yeah. That's how she sends things. Yeah. It's a big pinch. You awake? Bear. Hi. Any cookies? They're from Danny. Go get them. Thank you. She was a stray on the streets. No one would adopt her because she would hide and hiss. So when they told us no one would adopt her, we brought her home. Fun fact, I was Bear's only applicant. He was spicy. He was spicy when he was rescued. Now he's the sweetest cat ever. He doesn't like being picked up. Other than that, he's a sweetie pie. But one, he was a black cat in the fall. And two, he was spicy. They weren't sure how he would do with, like, kids and other animals. Oh, what, the proof of food? Lovely. I like being picked up either. With the other cat, I can hold him like a baby. Where's him like a backpack? That's how Bubba was. And I swear, Bubba's part of why he became such a sweetie pie. Because he was like the most patient cat ever. She's drinking Aquafina. Does Aquafina count? I mean, it counts more than Dasani, but... It's me and I don't want to gross you out. That's fair. Aquafina counts more than Dasani, I think. Because Dasani's really bad. Water. The worst of the worst. What, Aquafina or Dasani? Because Dasani's so bad. It's the only water left in grocery stores right now with people stocking up for the storm. Should have put a tree outside. Sunny and Aquafina's trash. They are. They're trash. That's a fair opinion. Because they are. They're trash. They're Coke's waters, and I don't understand why Coke has such shitty water products. I'm just reusing the bottle so I can count how much water I'm drinking. That's fair. Because, yeah, no. I can't with that stuff. Like, I'd rather get heat stroke at the amusement park than buy that stuff. It's... Hi, Sewa. We're coming in. You got Mickey Mouse today. The good old Mick Mouse. I'll have him over here. Good old Mick Mouse. Oh, and I obviously need wreaths on the door. That's a gigantic wreath. Where isn't safe to drink here? Really? Interesting. I mean, I use a Brita filter, but like you could drink the tap water here. I mean, I don't think there's any issues with it technically. Nerd. Auto Discord for babies. Must see. No. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I just want to like in her fur. It looks so thick. I love cats. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about your kind. She looks so soft. I like her face. I also like how he's clearly like, you woke me up. Cause same. This is me in the mornings. What sweet babies? I love sweet babies. I don't know if Erica's still here, but it's been like a good 7 days since she last shared a photo of my boy. I would like her to know that's unacceptable. It's been too long since I've seen my boy. Oh my god, you're naked. And then laid back down. He's me. Hi, Steffi. Thank you for streaking. I know you have many options of where you could streak, and I appreciate you choosing my stream. Why does this one look like it's floating, but not the other ones? Bare ass in the chat. Guys, avert your eyes. Bare ass. And I don't mean bear's ass. I mean a bare ass. It wants to snap to a spot I don't want it to snap to. Because that one snaps there. Sure. Fucking family drama. I'm very happy that my family is pretty low drama. Like in the grand scheme of things. I got my cousin arrested. He doesn't know, but apparently they're trying to release him again. What do you mean you got your cousin arrested? I need a lot more context. I have a lot of follow-up questions on that statement. I'm assuming it was justified. But so then the follow-up questions are, what did he do? Or she. You know, you said him, so what did he do? When was this? Should they be released? Like, what did they do? I need a lot of follow-up here. He had a warrant and was in hiding. I left an anonymous message on where he was. Fair. You were like, fuck this guy. Like, honestly, fair. I mean, I found my neighbor on Facebook, and I was like, what if I called his place of employment? It was like, hi, do you have this employee there? Because he's my neighbor, and he's evading arrest. My friend was like, I would literally be deceased if you did that. She's like, I think I would actually keel over from laughter and die. And I'm like, but what if I did that? Because I found his place of employment. So, like, what if? I don't like him. I think that was pretty obvious. I think that part was kind of went without saying. They're not going to be, like, spaced out super nicely. But... He got the house swatted. What the fuck is he doing? What laws is homeboy breaking? What do you mean you got the house swatted? Is he out here murdering people? Like, do we have to be worried about your safety? He was hiding, was 17. Oh, so he's a child predator. Got it. Amazing. Wonderful. Exactly what you want for a cousin. Where's Seasons? Also, I'm sorry. There's a very clear distinction between, at least I think so, between 17 and 23. How did he not know? I feel like he knew. He just didn't want to admit it because he was getting ass. You know? Because, like, how do you not know? Like, you can tell a 17-year-old from a 23-year-old. She's older than me. Yeah, but I'm sure she acted like a child. Like... Like, I doubt that she was magically mature. I mean, like, maybe she was, but I just... I don't know. As somebody who works with 17 and 23-year-olds, I can tell a difference. She was a runaway homeless druggie. Class act. I mean, I'm sure she had a lot of shit going on, but still, class act. Alright, that's some progress on the outside. Should probably actually look at the inside of it. I haven't done that. Definitely want this somewhere. And we will continue the hardwood throughout. And no one knows that either. Drug use is very unkind. However, you're quite the looker, so it's hard to be less cute than you. It's fair. Because that's fair. You also look young for your age. So saying like, oh, she looks younger than me, like, you also look young. So. Where does that pop out? That's a bad spot. I'm 26 though. You don't look 26. It's a good thing though. It's fine. I'm 30 and I don't feel that adult, so I think that's just a universal feeling. Maybe it goes up here. I get carded all the time, and the heck are you sure this is you? And yeah, I get carded a lot. They're like, I'm pretty sure you're 21, but I do think you're pushing it. And I'm like, not pushing it, but okay. Like, I realize that if you assume anyone's under 40, basically, you have to card, but... My mouse is just baby. I have an almost 8-year-old. God. People who have children, how do you do it? I applaud you, because no. Just, no. Could never. I feel like the inside has to be the same color, because, like, it's cookie. You know? Hanging out by a thread! It's a great response for it. No. I'm pretty sure Erica's younger than you. I think you're like a few months older than Ashley. Pretty sure Erica's younger than you. Sandy might be younger than you, not by a lot. Like by a few months. So no, you're not. I think the youngest in the group is like 24. And then we have people up to like their 60s. But I feel I'm older than Ashley, which feels illegal. Honestly, it kind of does. I mean, I'm older than Ashley and it feels wrong. To be fair, now being one of the 30-somethings, I'm like, ugh. Now I'm like, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. Like, the youth won't listen to me anymore. My cool factor has gone significantly down. Swig! Who's the baby? I'm shocked I'm not. I know physically I can look up to Ashley, but I feel like I shouldn't. That's a crazy sentence, Mouse. Anyway, hi, Swiggy. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. For those who don't know, my name is Becca or Cozy. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a variety streamer over here on Twitch. Today, we are making our second ever shell challenge, and also turning it into a gingerbread house because 2 birds with 1 stone. I had to make a gingerbread house for our friend Ashley from a charity redeem, and I also want to make a new shell challenge. So, we currently have our new shell. But welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Thank you for bringing your friends over here. I'm sure Swig will have to raid and run because knowing her, she hasn't eaten anything at all. And I've already yelled at my chat to eat stuff today. So obviously I have to yell at Swig to go eat too. But hi, Goofin. Hi, Swig. Dragon's back. Hi, Jen. Hi, Dr. Sims. Hi, Prison Wallet. I don't know why I'm calling you your real names. Or like your legal names. I'm like, I know who you are. Hi, Chantel. I'm like, I'm reading your usernames and I'm like, no, this feels weird. I have chicken tortilla soup in the crock pot. That sounds delicious. You did Phasmo and Repo and I missed it? Oh, I'm sad. I'm solidly 5 feet tall. But that sounds like a wonderful night. I mean, it sounds like my Tuesday. So that sounds like a wonderful night. So short, queens. It's historical. Sweet Swig always gets such a body. How scared did you get? Yeah, I was like, I've seen Swig play Repo. I've never seen Swig play Phaz, because the only other time I know that she has was when she filled in for me with Chaos Crew. So, like... So I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen... Now I'm gonna have to watch the VOD. That's true. Repo is more jump scary, especially with some of the new monsters. Like the nun monster, hate her. I'm ever playing. Died 3 times. It's fine. I've played it like 30 times and I still die all the time. To be fair, me and Phasmo is either I'm dead or I'm stealing things. Almost never am I actually being helpful. My favorite thing to do is steal things until somebody notices. Last time it was like 11 items before Jen was like, why are there so many shoes in here? I was like, don't mind me and my like 6 pairs of shoes in the truck. Dang. Just living my best life. This is too small for a living room. Where do I put this? Maybe I'll put it in like the primary bedroom. This will probably be a 1 bed. This is a small place, but... A Javan tiger. Fun. I think we've got all the tigers today. What do I do with my... I love how I make shells and then I go, what am I going to do with this? I did it to myself. But here we are. I'm jumping and screaming so many times on Tuesday. Tuesday was a mess in all the best ways. Tuesday was... like, everything went wrong. Took us like 3 tries just to get past like 1 level. It's fine. We were doing amazing. Absolutely no complaints. But no, literally, I'm like, what do I do with a glass wall? How do I roof this? Why is there an angle? I built it. I'm still gonna complain, but I built it. Like, did I cause the problem? Is it me? Am I the problem? Yes, but here we are. Okay. Does this couch come in Christmas colors? No. Why not? Why does the Seasons couch not come in Christmas colors? That's really disheartening, actually. Well, we made it to level 3, but we were playing unmodded. Okay, but playing it unmodded and getting to level 3 is great. I think it took us like 3 or 4 times to even get past level 3 on Tuesday. So, not to mention like 2 weeks ago when we kept dying on level 1. So getting to level 3 unmodded is actually very impressive. On one hand, it's nearly 2 a.m. and I should sleep. On the other hand, there's a wild storm outside. I probably won't sleep anyway. Apparently, Mother Nature's just acting up all over the world right now. But yes, if anyone needs to raid and run, please do so. And also, to 80% of my fellow Americans, if you are also in the path of the storm this weekend, please stay safe, stay warm, make sure your stuff is charged. I hope you have snacks. But yeah, stay safe and stay warm. Thanks, Swiggy. Becca, it's a 1-armed turtle. It is a 1-armed turtle. I didn't do that part on purpose, though. I didn't purposely make it a 1-armed turtle. think I changed the inside to white. I was thinking it should all be the same color because, like, it's a cookie. But I also don't like how this color looks. It's making, like, the decorating a little difficult. That's, like, really white. Maybe what I meant was gray. Because that's, like, really white. That's... Surely there's something different. That's not much better. What about like a gray-brown? That could work. It's a bit more calm. A bit more of a neutral. I like that one better. Okay. More calm. A bit more sanity to it all. Home for dinner and it's warmed up here. It's only 20 below zero. That's so cold. It's 23 here. Not below zero. Just 23. To be fair, we're supposed to, with wind chill, get down to like -15 this weekend. So that'll be fun. Up to 14 inches. Ooh. I'm also in that category. I'm in the like 12 to 18 zone. I'm not looking forward to it. I know Jen is like in like the 2 to 3 feet zone, which no thank you. Just no thank you on that. And then like a lot of friends are in the like freezing temps and ice situations. Low when I started work. Oh my god. That's so cold. Thanks, but snow thanks. Literally me all winter. It's 2 degrees here and it's supposed to get to negatives. Oh my god. Yeah, it's currently 23 here. But I think that's the warmest it's supposed to be between now and like Tuesday. Part of me low-key hopes I lose power just so I don't have to work on Monday. Like, obviously it sucks to lose power, but I'm also like, they would still pay me because it's not my fault and I wouldn't have to work. And that would be so nice. Change to mobile. I gotta do this thing called adulting and do my dishes, but I'd rather be yapping with y'all. I feel like that's why I have a dishwasher. Actually, no, I have a dishwasher because I've never not had one and I can't imagine not having one. Lose power because it's so cold. Exactly. It's like there is some... Those are new. Like, there's a bonus losing power of, like, I get a paid day off. But also, losing power sucks. It's gonna be freezing. Like, I want this to be, like, a really cozy space, despite the fact that it has a giant glass wall. You're getting water. I'm so proud of you. If I had a dishwasher, it would make my life easier, but unfortunately, I am the dishwasher. Dishwashers are a girl's best friend. I'm fully convinced of that. Like, fuck a diamond. Give me a dishwasher. Thank you. That's how I feel. But, like, I've always had a dishwasher, like, my whole life. Other than when I was at college. I can't imagine not having one. I'd be so sad. I know I'd be stressed. Dishwashers and garbage disposals. They're my favorites. Put that there. I love that. Good. I'm getting some water. Good. There's one thing I'll always do. It's bully you to take care of yourself. It's like I'll gladly take that on as my MO. That I bully people into taking care of themselves. You'd stay up too late if I play Sims. Do you need to be up for something tomorrow? Like, is there a reason you can't stay up? Or are you just like, I'm tired and I shouldn't stay up late? That's a very cute chair. I don't like the yellow. I think I like this one. What you got for me? I feel like my sleep schedule back on track. That's fair. It's hard to get sleep schedule back when you've lost it. My favorite way to do it personally is staying up for like a full 24 hours. That's what I've done when I'm like unemployed and I need to get it back. So I'll just stay up for obnoxious amounts of time. Now the idea of doing that's crazy. I literally fell asleep at 8:30 last night. I literally pulled up Caitlin's stream. The second I went to lurk mode, I was gone. Gone. I literally fell asleep at 8:30 and I woke up at 8. Back at the hospital for 12 hours. Yeah, that will definitely screw you up a bit. Yeah, I was exhausted last night. But now I'm rested for the most part. Man, I will always like sleep, but for the most part, I'm rested now. Like a tiny plant. Which tiny plant? I don't know. Like that guy. Should be a fireplace in this somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Christmas one in the bedroom upstairs. Because unfortunately I couldn't figure out how to make it fit down here. Because, you know, I put a glass wall in here like an idiot. And was like, that seems like a good idea. To be fair, that's the only part of this build like the shell I knew I wanted. Do I know why? No, but I was like, I think it'd be funny to make them use a glass wall. It's as far as I got in my pre-planning. Who's you hate us? To be fair, this shell is... I think this shell is pretty tame, honestly. There's so many shells to catch up on. Yeah. I never got to swigs or gens. I may just do them if I feel like building. I may just like do them in the background. To be fair, I had gens on my schedule, and then I got the flu. So I was gonna do gens. But then I died for a few days. Pass on that, you almost died. It wasn't as bad as like when I had COVID. If it was, I wouldn't have continued working, but I was quite sick. It was not fun. I sounded gross the whole time. Need more clutter. I will always need more clutter in this game, and I don't even know what I mean by that when I say it. Like, I don't know what I want for clutter. I just know it doesn't exist. Like, I just know I need more things that spark joy in this game. However, I also won't give them any more money, so I should probably just look at custom content. Working on Nick and Avery's right now. Ooh, I didn't know they had one out. I mostly watch them when they play Fortnite, so... Rugs. Favorite category. Is there a long holiday rug? I don't think there is. Like, as I'm saying, like, I'm pretty sure there isn't. Like this, with snowflakes. Like, I don't think there's... Section is due February 20th. Good to know. I can add it to my roster. If I can download the mods again, I'll try and play. The playing without mods is not exactly fun all the time. I did recently do it. I don't think I've re-entered my mods since then. Just I have my custom content, but I think I still have UI and MCC removed. This. That's so cute. My building mods? Oh, like Tool and stuff. Actually, outside of Tool, what is there for building mods? I don't use mods when I build, so... I want it to feel holiday, but it's kind of cute. Oh, and better build by. Yeah, someone who doesn't use Tool or Debug. I often don't think of building mods. I feel like it needs a rustic kitchen. I can't live without Tool now. I don't know how to use it, so I just don't. I seem to be doing just fine without it. Maybe a rustic kitchen. I'm gonna put the fridge. There. Stove. That would be lovely, but no. No. Red kitchen for Santa. It's my Santa kitchen. Why did you change your color? Did you think I wouldn't notice? Is that a test? Are you testing me? No, I just wanted to do that. Just wanted to be like, the way we all actually know each other by color is crazy. Like, someone changes their color and we go, did you change your color? Like, remember that time Jen went green and we were all like, why is Jen not purple? And she was like, because I rebranded. And we were like, okay, but be purple. Like, we were all like, who's that? She's the literal opposite of purple now. It's okay, guys. She's back to purple. Thankfully, the green was short-lived. We didn't have to panic too much. How much does it bug me? A lot. But, like, that's worse. I just get bullied back into the color. Yeah. Everyone has their assigned color. So, like, when you're the wrong color, we have opinions. Chad's by color first. Yep. And so then when some people have, like, the same color, I have to, like, double take because I'm like, who is that? But no, I know people by their color. Obviously, I know people by their names too, but no, their color sticks out to me first. Maybe that's crazy. I don't know. I was crazy once. Actually, I'm crazy every day. What am I saying? I lost something once. You may be in a gingerbread house, but people can still rob you. Unless I'm talking to him. Yeah, because you guys are both green. To be fair, he's a lighter green. He's more like limey than yours is. Okay. Computer's not working? Is it like broke? Like it's full on broke to did? That's not good. Also, sorry I'm still hacking. That's just kind of part of my life now. I need to take my meds. Where's Star? Star, we need a med check. What is a gingerbread house chair? These ones feel whimsical. I also could just have no chairs. It's just the island. What if I just did that? Dining room. Those feel Christmassy. Solution double fusion and a rose bush. To grow up that beautiful, your hair falling into place like dominoes. Into folklore. Dare to dream about you anymore. Dinner parties and I call you out on your contrarian shit. What? Like, just straight up Garland feels wrong. Be like that. I think the dining room being decorated is cute. Like, obviously it's a gingerbread house, but that doesn't mean I have to go like super obnoxious with it. Will I? Probably. No, I'm not trying to put a pillow on a dining table. Who would do that? Why is that what it thinks I want to do? Christmas dining room. %17% cozy. You might want to get your shit together. Is there like a wintry barn one? Yeah. Hi, Snappy. Welcome on in. I drank water and I lost cozy points. Probably because you have to pee now. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm not hydrated enough to pee. That's fair. You're not hydrated in general, so. So concerning to me. It will always be concerning to me. Like, how do you not just drink water all day? I don't understand. My brain cannot comprehend not drinking water all day. Like, that's such a wild concept. That doesn't want to snap right. I'm out here like, you're lying. Like, there's no way you go all day without drinking water. And you're out here like, you're lying that you drink that much water. No, it doesn't. That's way too big. Okay, anything but water. And in the winter, like, you really need water with how dry it is out. Like, you need water in the winter. I mean, like, obviously you need in the summer, especially you, because you work outside. But, like... I feel like I'm constantly chugging water and running humidifiers in the winter. Because it's just so, like, gross out. It's just so dry. Let's see, but nothing like a game. Baking mess. Let's say but nothing like a game. Set it first. Nerd. What? Cooking mess. Cute. Tells a story. What's the story? I don't really know, but it has one. They need a chair. Is that logical? No. How much logic am I going for in this? It's a gingerbread house. Like, are we going for logic? It's literally a giant house made of cookie. If he didn't bite, we would be friends. I would feel so betrayed if a raccoon bit me. I don't really know why. I think because by default, I expect all animals to love me. So, if they didn't, it'd be really sad. Especially a raccoon. Like, they're literally trying to domesticate themselves. What do you mean it's gonna bite me? Here, you can look at yourself while you poop. It's like you're literally out here trying to domesticate yourselves right now. So don't you dare bite me. Yep, for the night / early morning. Thanks for a lovely evening. Have a good night, Danny. I should be medically impossible. Genuinely, you should. I don't think Danny should technically be alive, but here we are. Have a good night, though. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for letting us dissect your medical wonderment. God, the texture on these is so horrid. I don't think it's the stream. On my end, it's fine at least. So hopefully it's, I mean, hopefully it's on neither end, but hopefully everything's fine on my end. How do I want this to work? That's weird. I wonder if it's glitching for, I mean, no one else has said anything, but I wonder if it's glitching for anyone else. It's like, it says it's fine on my end. Okay, that fixes that. Are there seasonal beds? I mean, there's a bed from Seasons, but is it like... I don't like those. She wasn't sure. Where's the... like this one? Because this comes in a... I thought it came in a nicer plaid than that. Okay. To write what you know backwards. I was thinking plaid, but I don't... I thought there was better plaid than the red and black. Must be delusional thinking that. There are better plaids, they're just not red. I could do the green. Let's do the green. It's a lot of green and red. It's supposed to look like Christmas threw up in this house, essentially. This is Caitlin's favorite song. Fun fact. Fun facts. You realize it's really quiet. If I turn it up too loud, it like drowns out my thoughts. So I tend to play it like really quiet. Because if it's too loud, then like I feel like I'm trying to talk over it on my end. And I get stressed. Those are so ugly. Why were those ever put in the game? No, this is Renegade, isn't it? You know, this is Renegade. Very similar to the other song I was thinking of. Like, those just feel too modern. I don't like how the other curtains look. I like this, but it only fits over doubles, not the single. Hmm. Now I have to accept my modern curtains because I don't like how anything else looks. I don't like any of these. I'll settle for those for now. Maybe they have it brown. Like they have to match the warmth of the room, and I think that's part of the problem. God, I think I'm gonna be coughing until the day I die at this point. I realize that once spring and summer come, I'll be fine, and I'm being dramatic, but still. It feels very never-ending. Now, lamps are gonna snap weird, aren't they? Is that floating? It is. Wall lights it is. These feel holiday. I don't really know how to explain that. Because it needs to be like... These also can work. Like, it's gotta be like a very country vibe. It doesn't have to be. It just feels like a country house. What kind of art? There's not really like a lot of holiday art. Which makes it difficult. There's a lot of Halloween art, but there isn't like holiday type art. Just go neutral. Am I tired? I don't know. I don't know your body's needs other than food and water. I mean, you need sleep. Are you tired yet, though? I don't know. I know that that was probably a great help, but... Why are all the blacks so different? Like, why isn't there just one shade of black? And, like, what is considered true black? Like, why are all the blacks different? Just help me to sleep, I will. Doesn't mean you'll actually fall asleep, though. But, like, why are all the blacks different? Like, who came up with this? Like, I've realized it becomes black instead of gray when there's more, I'm guessing, black than white to it. But, like, why don't they all, like, why are they all different? Who came up with this? Like, who came up with it and why? Submissive Torrents! As I'm out here just yelling at you to take care of your body. Crazy concept. Take care of yourself. The window. Oh, that doesn't work because of the bat. Okay. Never mind. We'll put the floor back. What's in my life? I have the seasons railing. Yeah, that one. Which is where? This one. I'm learning more about you. Straight a dominant gay, so I don't actually know what that means. I mean, I'm a pretty submissive person. Like, overall, I actually don't really like being in control of most situations. Like, I don't like being the one that, like, people default to for everything. Oh, hello. Mouse remembering that this is a public space. My hand's cold. I was thinking like a love seat? A lover seat? No. It feels random. But like, what else do I put here? I may have forgotten, yes. I think I'm tired. If you think you're tired, then you're probably tired. Like, if you think you're tired, chances are you are tired. Like, if sleep sounds like an incredibly wonderful thing right now, chances are you are tired. Hi, Hannah. Oh my god, thank you for the appreciation. You got a ferret today. What an icon. Love a ferret. Let's put, I have some more bookcases in here. Will become of me. I've lost my novelty. Books. Books and shit. But yes, go sleep. But I'm doing good. You know that Mouse mentioned sleeping, I'm like yawning. This is Mouse's fault. But I'm good. Happy Friday. Hope you had a good day. So you're being a good girl. She had food and water, and now she's sleeping. It's like we're taking care of a toddler. We're like, she's fed, she had water, she's going down for bed. We're doing great. Good job, team. We've successfully taken care of an adult. I knew we could do it. You're amazing parents. We do our best. It's a group effort. It took several of us to take care of the one, but you know, we do our best. I'm not built to be a parent. I'm just built to be a problem. But so are children, and that's why I shouldn't be in charge of them. Guys, time is so fake, because, like, what do you mean Mouse is going to sleep and Hannah's probably making dinner? Like, time is soup. And I am a submissive fork. Mostly because I have no say in it, but... Not of water today. I'll try harder tomorrow. You know, at least it's something. At least we got the one in. I'll take the one water bottle as a win for today. I'm tired after a long, busy day, so I'm in bed already! I mean, I fell asleep last night at 8:30, so I'm not really one to judge. I literally I came home, I had dinner, or like I showered, I had dinner, I laid down in bed, I put on an episode of Bones, or I put on, no, and the new episode of High Potential, and I was like, okay, like I'll watch an episode of my show, and then I'll go to bed. I got like 15 minutes into it before I was like, I can't do this, and I switched over to Bones and passed out. So, clearly thriving. Like, you know it's bad when I wake up and I have a text from my mom because I fell asleep work and she wakes up at 5 a.m. So. And be like, I need to watch you drink water right now. Yeah, I now need Snapchat proof of you drinking water each day. This will be a new requirement. Yeah, I was KO'd last night. It was nice though. I was sleeping in my little heated blanket, living my best life. It's nice. I was happy. Okay, I think the inside is mostly done, which means I need to go back to the doing the outside chaos. Distracted, I am leaving. Good night. What did I put here? Painting? Sure. Why not? That's where my brain went, so why not? I'll use the nice easel. Piss your ex off. Lately we've been good. Starting from to say it doesn't mean much. my chat and on my TV. I'm on the big screen. Hot. Have fun with Heartopia. I keep meaning to download it, but then again, I'm like, I know it will probably consume my life. So. Your beauty belongs. You're so nice to me. Okay, that's a cute little, like, art zone. Cute. They're a Christmas freak and an artist. What a combo. I don't think you live in a gingerbread house and not be a Christmas freak, though. Like, I fear those go hand in hand. So. I also feel like they would have more than one Christmas tree, so. So there's their second Christmas tree. It's far too large of a pile. You don't need that right now? Yeah, I'm like, I know it would take over everything. It'd be bad. Maybe during the snowstorm I can play it. Because I'll probably not have a ton going on. Can I add these? Surely there's a spot. In here. Oh, I didn't decorate the mantle. What savage am I? Okay. Yeah. I think we get the vibe that these people like Christmas. I think we get the vibe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we don't get the vibe. Maybe there needs to be more. God, what if I just hid nutcrackers everywhere? Nutcrackers everywhere. Are there holiday gnomes? I feel like there must be a holiday gnome. Is there not? This is just, I think this was just a thing in my head. Unfortunate. Put some of these. Oh, right here. Also need so many more decorations outside. It's not looking very gingerbready. The shower of my life. I was wondering where you went. You were getting wet. I'm glad you had a nice shower. I know you've been working hard. Wifely duties, and then I needed to shower. Oh. I'm not gonna say it. But we all know what she was doing. Our brand new water softener on Wednesday. Oh yeah, you got your plumbing done this week. And now your pipes are clean on all fronts. Santa. I feel like Ashley would like Santa. I don't know where to put him. I feel like he's her vibe. He can hang out here. Heyo. Oh my god, I could give you Black Santa. Do you want Black Santa? Let's go Black Santa. I don't feel like I need a pound of lotion on my body after my shower. No matter how soft the water is, I will need a pound of lotion. I'm just a dry bitch. Unfortunately. Yes, I love Black Santa. And a Black Santa napkin. I will give you a grill. I'm trying to think of, like, what else. Like, I've really decked out the inside of the house. I do need to make the outside seem more gingerbready. But I also do need to make it, you know, like, a livable home. Crazy ideas. You know, livable home. Need to do. Oh, you know what I should do? So I should have a sim come here so we can put up icicle lights. We buy Black Santa wrapping paper every year. I'm not surprised. No part of that statement surprises me for some reason. Ashley's like, we're an inclusive home. She's like, I live in inclusivity, actually. That's how I identify, as inclusive. My Christmas paper always has critters on it. I always have animals on mine. I need to have a sim come here. Who wants to move in? I'm here, people. That's not how you spell that. Estate. I can't type today, and I literally don't know why. Jesus. We also love Hanukkah wrapping paper. Now that's just because you can. Does it have like menorahs on it, or is it like specifically, or is it just like blue and silver, or is it like menorahs and dreidels? Like, I have questions. Don't get comfortable, my guy. Spandrels. I don't even know if I have any of those. They're all going to be icicle lights, though. Did I pass them? I think I did. Yeah. Like, everything's getting white icicles. Eaves. Fencing can have the garlands. foundation can have this. Okay. Have her decorate the house. It has menorahs on it. Do you have Jewish friends or do you just have it? Do you just give it to anybody? Little buntings. Twinkle lights. Ma'am, you didn't decorate the fences. I'm looking at the fence. I'm looking at the fence. Inclusive household art, Christmas decor. We put out Black Santa, disabled Santa who's in a wheelchair, and is also black, and we have a Latin Mrs. Claus. I love that. Ma'am, I'm literally looking at a fence. It's not decorated. I think I just have to accept what she's willing to give me here. Oh, is it set money? I thought it was just money. But now you need a handicapped white Santa. Oh, I need testing cheats on, that's why. Cheats true. And then... Okay. Okay, I need more gumdrops. I don't think we have candy canes. Target a couple days after Christmas and buy the decor and wrapping paper that's left over. Hence the Hanukkah stuff. I mean, hey, if it works. It's all wrapping paper, right? Like... Wow, people made them out of the... What is this, out of florals? Whoa. Whoa. Why doesn't it line up? Why must it not line up? Does it line up with this one? No. Don't want anyone celebrating. We don't... But no, we don't know anyone who celebrates Hanukkah. We just give it to our family. Honestly, icon. I was like, it's gonna do that. Ugh, it's so pretty, but it's not gonna fit anywhere. It's unfortunate. Saying she loves Black Santa, she does. She's a Black Santa stan. She's an inclusive bitch. What can I say? Oh my god, someone made a whole ass gingerbread man. Like, what did you use? I actually have no idea what they put on the roof. Like, that's your. What is these? Wild. Oh my god. I just look up Candy. Oh. I knew I liked her. I mean, I feel like everyone we know must be pro Black Santa. I feel like not being pro Black Santa, it would be very odd for our friend group. Like, if I found out anyone here was like, I'm not pro Black Santa, I'd be like, that's actually really odd. It's also a very odd take to have. Because the chances that Santa was white are really slim. That. We love Black Santa. Hell yeah, we love Black Santa too. I can't with you guys. I'm learning more about people here. I feel like that's a really like almost safe way to ask somebody where they stand politically. How do you feel about Black Santa? Like, that's how I'm approaching people now. It's just, how do you feel about Black Santa? So like, I just need an answer to that question. It'll tell me a lot about you, actually. Oh my goodness. If I didn't like Black Santa, my grandma would whip me and tell me I'm racist considering we're black. Half, but still. You're like, yeah, but that's not the half I identify with. Can you imagine? I'm sure there's people out there like that, but can you imagine? Being like, I like the other half better though. But also, black people liking Black Santa is totally normal. White people liking Black Santa is just really funny for some reason. I don't really know why. I'm a white person who likes Black Santa. I just think it's so funny. Especially how we're all like, hell yeah, Black Santa. I landscaped with candy. I hope that's okay with everybody. I put it on a giant lot, but I don't want it to take up the whole thing. Okay. What else do I need to add? Probably more gumdrops, honestly. Taylor songs I'm knowing. I don't think that should concern you at all. We play her a lot at the coffee shop. I mean, she's on literally every music station. My mom's complained about that. She's like, I don't not like her, but like, no matter what theme of like playlist we put on, there's at least one Taylor song. And I'm like, to be fair, other than rap, she has music in every genre. So it makes sense. But she's like, she's literally everywhere. I'm like, I'm aware. I don't complain about it, but I'm aware that she's everywhere. And it plays so much to the point that everyone's like, do I like her? Or have I just heard this song so many times? And I'm like, you'll never know. Truly, you just have to listen to a different song, though, and be like, no, I still like her. Then you'll know. I do think it's funny, though. She's everywhere. Then when people realize they actually know the songs, they're like, huh. And I'm like, yeah, you probably know more than you think. At least hearing Taylor Swift since I love listening to Fall Out Boy, yeah, and she's now collabed with them and they all kind of like intertwine. Yeah. I wouldn't say she's exclusively all I listen to, but she is pretty large amount of what I listen to. Like, I would say probably like 90% of what I listen to is Taylor. Contrary to the belief that everyone thinks she's all I listen to. But, hi, Star, welcome on in. You got a panda bear today. Absolute classic. Wish I could invert these, but I can't. I feel like it's feeling gingerbready. I mean, I don't want to like overdo things. But I'm like, what else can I add? Like, I don't want it to be like obnoxious. But also, it's supposed to be obnoxious. It's a fine line I'm walking here. He can be your mailman. Can't. Have ever heard? Nope. put you where I want you to go. Okay. It's tedious, but it makes the effect, so it matters. Since I'm free for probably just weekends, because other than Tuesdays, I'm really not streaming weekdays that much right now. So probably weekends. And then I can match it up to whatever I'm free, and I can tell you. Because other than Tuesdays and like maybe the occasional Thursday, I'm not really doing weekdays right now, so. Why is that doing that? Fine, we just won't have gumdrops on the roof. Fine. What other roof stuff do we have? Oh, we have plants. That doesn't really do the vibe, though. They do these like they're icing. Oh. Like little icing details. I don't want a lot of landscaping because, like, it's a cookie. You know? The Get Famous. This is like such a specific thing I have in my mind. There's a giant toy box. It's a rainbow. Like, the giant toy box could be fun. It's kind of gone from just straight up gingerbread house to, like, just kind of whimsical winter vibe. I mean, a gingerbread house probably should feel like Candyland, so Hopefully it's giving that vibe. These trees are pink, by the way. It's just winter. It's all like lit up and shit. Oh, I know what I could add. Where are they? Are they light? I mean, they're lights, but are they? Is that not desktop, tabletop? They're like ground lights, which puts them where exactly? From Wedding Stories. These. Then they'll, well, I'm not in live mode, but like these will light up. Yeah, there we go. Is near or far away, but I know I had the best day with you today. I don't think these can like snap onto roofs or anything. Winter Wonderland. Okay. I want something for here. What that thing is, I don't know. This kind of blends in. It could just be like that little detail. Okay. Like, I don't want to add too much, but I also feel like I've added so much. It is a 1-bed, 2-bath. It's not very big. I feel like gnomes would love it here. People are happy here. And homey. Yeah, it's only 1 bedroom. It's not very big. Like, could I have fit 2 bedrooms? Probably, but... Okay. MS3. Okay. Maybe in the wide world. All of these are like icing. In my head. In my head, they're icing. Giving me your eyes. For staying back and watching me shine. You're taking a chance to see. I hate when I know what I'm thinking of, but I don't know how to describe it or find it. Ooh. Feel like I'm still shocked that there's no like Christmas gnomes, but I feel like I may have done everything. Yeah, I think I did everything. Which now makes this my 2 birds with 1 stone are done. It is both a shell challenge and Ashley's gingerbread house. I feel like Ashley would live here. Ashley, did you see the inside? I personally like the rainbow. Only if you come stay with me. So this is your inside. You have a tiny little living room. Santa's Christmas kitchen where you're making cookies. It's Christmas. Your fully decorated dining room. The green bathroom. Also, I hit a nutcracker up here. Then you have another tree up here with your little reading nook. An art space. A full Christmas fireplace. And then another little green and red bathroom. But yeah, this is, you pulled up, you keep them over here. See, that's your extra one. You pulled up your little bar stool to make your Christmas cookies. in your Santa kitchen. There you go. It's your Christmas gingerbread house. And then this is your letters to Santa and the North Pole phone. In my head, at least. But yeah, it's your little gingerbread. Obviously, it had to be Christmas inside. You can't just like have a gingerbread house and then have it be like black and white modern. That'd be weird. I'd be very confused if that happened. Yeah, it's your little Christmas. Your little Christmas house. Christmas in January. And then it's also now a shell challenge. So then also this footprint, including the glass wall. And then this footprint is the shell. 2 birds, 1 stone. Mostly because everyone tied the poll of if I did a new shell or Ashley's gingerbread house. So I did both. Yeah, I'm like, you guys were out here tying the poll. So I was like, okay. And in less than 4 hours, barely less than 4 hours. It took me almost 4 hours because I spent like a while talking. I kept pausing to talk. Whimsical. There we go. Under 100,000. That one's rare for me. I would only have the roof done. To be fair, I was avoiding the roof for a while and I kept talking to people instead. Because I was like, no. But we look at it. So, this is our turtle shell, lovingly named by Danny because it looks like a turtle with its one fin. So, I'll be posting it on Discord as well, but it is going to be due Monday, March 2nd, because I can guarantee that I can be here on Monday. So, you can do anything you want. You can make it residential, you can make it commercial, you can make it a empty box that you just color, I guess. But you can add exterior buildings, you can add half walls, fences, you can change the wall and foundation heights, all that stuff, floor plan. You cannot remove the existing glass wall, so you can't paint over that. And you also cannot remove the back deck. Other than that, you can do as you please with it. But those are my two caveats. The back deck, and you cannot paint over the glass wall. But you have 6 weeks, roughly, like give or take a few days. But I will also be posting it on Discord. But yeah, now Ashley has a gingerbread house. And it's custom content free. So it's just chaos. I will need to go. No. Put one of the tiny lots and place it so I can take screenshots of it. But that is our show. Lovingly called The Turtle Show. Lovely. I hope everyone stays safe this weekend. If you don't, I'll get mad at you. I'll find you. And don't take that as like a promise. Like, don't be like, oh, if I fuck around and find out, I'll get to meet Becca. No, take care of yourselves. Okay. Yay! We did it! Why did my voice just do that? But yeah, everyone needs to stay safe. Make sure your things are charged. Make sure your pipes don't freeze. Put gas in your car so it helps just keep it like not freezing, like all the liquids and stuff inside of it. All sorts of just lovely things like that. Don't stay safe and Becca will come see me. Yeah, that's apparently all it takes. Do we want to go see Gons? Him and Pacific are doing Backseat Driver. Which we know it just goes so well. I mean, Ashley and Caitlin really sold that game. Yeah, we haven't raided Gons in like a hot minute. And Pacific just lovingly raided us on Tuesday. So let's go see her co-stream because she came and saw our co-stream. So I think that's only fair. But we're going to go say hi to Gonzaria, as we lovingly call him. But what's today? Friday. I'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be at the restaurant in the morning, and I'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll be doing Disney Dreamlight, which I haven't opened in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, which is crazy for me. So we'll be back in the Valley tomorrow night around 6:30 p.m. Eastern, so same time as today. And then I'll figure out the week ahead, mostly dealing with snow. But thank you all for hanging out. Hopefully you had fun today. Thanks for all the yapping. Thank you, Swig, for the raid. Thank you for the bits and the subbies, all the fun stuff. We're going to go say hi to Gonzaria. Like I've said more times than I can count, everyone please stay safe this weekend. I know the storm is supposed to hit like 80% of the United States, and the ice isn't a joke. The snow isn't a joke. The freezing temps are not a joke. So please make sure you stay warm. You charge your electronics. If you need to pick up any prescriptions or anything, please do so you have those on hand. Make sure you have food, all those things, because God forbid anyone gets snowed in for a few days. But with that in mind, I love you all. I am sharing all the warm vibes that I get from my heated blanket and my kitty cat with you. We're going to go say hi to Gons and Siffic. So grab a raid message. The one with the kitty cats is for our subbies. The one with the hand hearts is for everyone else. I will see you all tomorrow night. We will be hanging out in the Valley. Nice chill Saturday. I say chill. It's probably going to be chaotic. It's probably going to be me ranting a lot, per usual. But I love you all so much. I will see you tomorrow. Let's go join the absolute chaos that